Oh man, yeah, I'm a first-time founder at 40 years old. So it's like I'm 43 right now having my first startup. But it took me 20 years, 10 years of agencies and 10 years of corporate to start the startup. So I feel like really blessed to have the opportunity to do this now. I ended up at Adobe because during my agency days, the first 10 years of my career, I was doing a ton of Flash work. I don't know if you remember Adobe Flash, and I knew everything about Flash. Like I was like part of the community. I was doing events. At one point, for 4 years in a row, I organized a conference called Adobe Camp, and like 1,000 people. It was super fun, and then I ended up knowing a lot of the Adobe guys. So after I left the agency world to join BlackBerry as a developer advocate in 2012. Then later I joined PayPal also as a developer advocate. I was kind of tired of like traveling that much, and then I was like, oh, maybe I can find an opportunity at Adobe. And then at that time, my connections of the Adobe Camp world, one of the guys there who now is an investor on Pacto, which it's crazy. Like he said they were building this new thing. No one knew what it was. Like even me, like I didn't know I was getting into. And I joined the XD team as a product manager when the team had around like 30 people. So it's super small. And when I left, 6 years later, the team was close to 500. And then you were there, still there, like helping and collaborating. But that's how I connected the dots. It was conference to being in San Francisco at the right time and knowing people that were there at Adobe that were needing someone with my background.
Yeah, so for those of you that don't know, I do a lot of enterprise training with Adobe, and it started in 2019 where Demian reached out to me on Twitter then at the time. Reached out to me. I've seen a lot of his videos. He's done a lot of video work, kind of presenting new features and new products within Adobe and XD, so you're already kind of famous at the time. so to get that DM from Twitter from you was really cool to be a part of that. So we started along that journey through there, but as far as your journey, do you see a lot of things in your journey that serve as puzzle pieces of like,
100%.
It's like, well, why am I learning this or why am I doing this? And now that you're in the startup
100%.
world, you're just like all that collection of things that you needed.
Yeah, I feel like relationships are everything, right? The tech industry is so small, so foster and take really good care of your relationships because it is a very small world. Like everyone knows each other, and yeah, if you can preserve that,